Good evening. We are live with a Mandalorian Season 2 new trailer reaction stream. We're going to watch it live here together, run you through what I'm thinking of what we're seeing, give you my thoughts about what I think about it, and, see how this leads us to maybe some speculation or not for Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Now, if you've been watching the channel for some time, you know that I did enjoy Mando very, very much. Of course, that's about the only thing from Disney Star Wars that I have enjoyed that they've put out really so far. And, so far, so good. We've seen a lot of good things out of what we've gotten from Favreau and Filoni so far. And the Mandalorian is certainly by far the best thing that we've seen out of Disney Star Wars. So I'll be pausing a fair bit and just giving you the reactions. One very cool thing about that I can say for Disney and Lucasfilm is that while they do claim it when we show trailers and things like that live, what they don't do is kill streams or give you copyright strikes or things like that. So for all my complaints about Disney, the one thing I will tell you for sure that they actually do pretty well is they don't put the hurt on channels for promoting their material, which is great. So all right, let's look. All right, so that's a good kind of initial shot of the Razor Crest getting chased there. That may be perhaps where some of the damage that we saw in the first trailer came from. And of course, we get our little dig that this is coming October 30th. Let's keep watching.
I'm here on business. I need your help.
And here we go. We've seen this scene before from the first trailer. This, of course, is the great Gina Carano and Carl Weathers.
I've been quested to bring this one back to its kind. If I can locate other Mandalorians, they can guide me.
That's an interesting statement. So that was, it was a voiceover, clearly not the live sound that we're getting as it's going through. But if he can locate other Mandalorians, they can guide him in his quest to return the child back to its own kind. I got to say, I'm not particularly clear how that would be the case, but, I guess that's perhaps our setup, a bit of the premise here for Season 2.
This is no place for a child. Wherever I go, he goes.
All right, so that was a repeat scene from the first trailer that we saw where the child sees those, the whistlers come out and he uses his sunroof to close himself down, and Mando takes those guys out that were threatening the two of them. So, all right, the next chapter, and as we recall from Season 1, every episode was referred to as a chapter, so clearly we're continuing that in Season 2. And we get some more good action shots there of the great Gina Carano. Cara Dune for fans of the show. Excellent, excellent. Glad to see that we get to see more of her now, because there was certainly a little bit of a worry that perhaps her and Carl Weathers would not be as extensively a part of the show in this season. So getting to see a little bit more of her here, that's a good thing because she's certainly one of the best parts of the show. And that was an excellent scene. Let's back that up just a hair. The three of them together, going down a hallway, clearly looking for some action. Cara Dune's prepped with her gun, ready to go, and they look amped, and I like it.
Here we go.
And the jetpack.
The Mandalorian. New season streaming October 30th, only on Disney+.
Okay, all right. So there is the full look. It's only a minute-long trailer. It was pretty quick. Probably about a third to a half of it we'd seen before in previous views. So this gets me excited. This gets me amped up. It gets me looking forward to what we've got coming from Mando season 2. We did not see, notably, any hint of Ahsoka Tano, whom we were told to expect, as well as Bo-Katan and a few other like Rebels, Clone Wars type characters that there's some certainly some hype about being in Mando season 2. So that is what we've got, and there's a good chance this is going to be our last trailer for the show because it starts streaming in just 11 days, this being the 19th. So high level, good trailer. It gives me a little bit more to look forward to as far as what's happening in the show. And, I'm definitely excited for this, which is very cool to say because it's not something that I felt like I could say about most of Disney Star Wars for a long time. I watched Mando last year and became a fan. It was not, I wasn't expecting to. I figured I'd check out after a couple of episodes, but they did a good job, and so far so good. And one of the things that I always, sort of like to bring up when we're talking Mando is this little clip of Jon Favreau. So I'm going to play it here real quick.
We wanted to really wind it back to the things that inspired the original Star Wars. Part of what you inherit when you're going to see Star Wars now is this whole history, because the stories have been told for decades. And this is something I learned from over at Marvel and working with Kevin Feige, is you always want to keep the core fans in mind, because they've been the ones that have been keeping the torch lit for many, many years. But these are also stories for young people and for new audiences. These are myths. And so you're really telling two stories at once. You're telling the story for the people who are fresh eyes, and you're telling the story for the people who've been there with the property and with the stories and the characters for so many years, and make sure that you're honoring them as well.
All right. And that is our showrunner, Jon Favreau. And so far, he's definitely continued to earn my trust. And I am definitely looking forward to season 2 of Mando. Well, if you watched this long, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, and do share this with your friends on social media. And if you've come across me and you're not a subscriber, please do take a look at some more of my content, and please consider subscribing to the channel. I cover a lot of pop culture here, particularly you're certainly a fan of sci-fi genre, and I hope to see more of you in the future. Thank you.